first thing I do when I'm looking at a barn to do a black background shoot at is I kind of look at the whole, where the light is coming from and everything. We're gonna have to open up this garage door a little bit more. I know it's a barn door. We're gonna have to open up that a little bit more just for the head height. But if you look at this barn here, this is my barn, so I'm very familiar with it. We have a little bit more darkness on this side, and if I come over here, I have a lot more white. So I know I'm gonna wanna shoot using this direction. So another thing I look at is the ground. The ground obviously is kind of dirty, it needs to be swept. So I usually put instruct my people ahead of time to have it swept and everything. This horse, obviously, we will be using him to shoot, but so he'll come out of the stall. But obviously he's right here and he will probably bother the horses, so we'll have to close up his window. I will take down these little pieces of his toy and the hay hook and the spray bottle. We'll take that down. And as you can see, I come in here, the lights are on. Those are on a timer, so they go on all the time. So I will come over here and I will turn them off and I make sure all the other lights are on over here. I don't have to worry about my back barn door because there's no windows in it. There is some that are windows, and that does cause a problem sometimes. I've used garbage bags before to put up. I've brought my backdrop, an extra spare backdrop, and put over it. Or if I use a backdrop, I will double my backdrop, just because the light will shine through the cheap backdrops that I use. Also, this door over here on the side is open. It's open up some side light. I will make sure that's closed as well. So the first thing I'm going to really want to do is clean the floor really good, because that is something I just don't like to have to Photoshop out a lot. I'm going to hang up the backdrop. Depending on the barn, I would hang the backdrop up. A lot of times I don't, like this one, I have this bar going across, and that's where I'm going to hang mine. A lot of times I'll come into barns and I just have this, or this to hang up, and I bring lots of different clamps, bungee cords, anything I could find to help hang things up, sometimes a rope. If I have to use my backdrop stand, I don't open the backdrop stand up. What I do is I cable tie or bungee cord it so it's like a straight pole, so I don't have those legs sticking out. The less legs I have sticking out, the better it's going to be. So that is kind of what I look at. So after this, I'm going to get this all cleaned up and we'll see how it looks later on.